Hey guys, welcome to another video. I just wanted to go through how to draw a pumpkin. So let's go and do that. I'm just going to switch the screen over now, awkwardly. If I can remember. There we go. Alright. Switching. There you go. Alright, let's draw a pumpkin. Because it's Halloween and we're coming up to that whole season. So we're going to draw a cartoony pumpkin. Just as a just as a thing. So what we're going to start with is a circle, and I haven't planned anything. So I'm just going to draw a little circle and just see what shape I want to do my pumpkin. I'm going to erase that one. Let's draw a few shapes. So we just get some ideas and some different things. So here's the first shape. That's interesting. So it looks a bit like a bean. Let's shorten that up a bit. So that's one. And then just a normal circle. Maybe we'll bring it out a little bit. And then we'll do that one. And then maybe I'll draw a kind of weird shape. Like a triangular shape. There we go. So there we go. So we've got a bunch of options here for pumpkins. Obviously, not all of them are your normal looking pumpkins. But what we'll do now is we're just going to draw some eyeline guides in here because it's still a character after all. Maybe we'll vary it up. We'll do an eyeline there. Get rid of some of these lines. We'll draw an eyeline there. So very close to the top. Got that one that's a bit crazy there. Okay. And then we'll draw our center line just to show which direction we're facing. Maybe I'm going to make it face that way and that way. And then I'm just going to put in where the center of those pieces are. That's where we're going to put our eyes for our pumpkins. Now we're just going to decide on what kind of shape eyes we're going to do for each one. So I'm going to do triangular here because it's quite a triangular character. Got quite a triangular head. We'll do that, and then because he's looking up, you kind of see a lot less, and then we'll do a mouth on him, a big scary mouth, like that. Now, what do we think? Okay. We'll do that. So there's that. Let's give him some eyebrows, or at least a brow there. I've already had an idea for this guy, so we're just going to go with it just for a bit, and then we'll move on to the next one. So there we go. So that's the first pumpkin. There we go. Okay. Maybe if I... Okay. All right. Now I'm going to do kind of moon shape. Eyes over here. We're going to do that thing leading. So I'm going to just put, because we're making the closer eye the leading eye, and we just put some indications of cheeks so that the eyes are kind of tilting as we're looking up. And then what we'll do is we'll do that. And we'll still like this idea of them being, you know, scary, full-toothed pumpkins. Maybe make this one look like it's wearing a hat, like a witch's hat type deal. And then we can add cheeks and things. There we go. So we've done that. So there's our 2 of our pumpkins already done. And you notice I'm kind of thinking about the 3D shape more on this one. So maybe I should do the same. But we've already done it, so let's move on to the next one. Let's think about the eyes for this one. Maybe we're gonna do more triangular eyes. Just gonna put a brow in. Just like putting those brows in. And then I'm actually gonna do quite a small sad mouth here. And do that. Boop, boop. And then just a little tiny stalk. There we go. So we've got a few little ideas here going. I know which one's my favourite, so we're gonna see if we can break that. Very tall eyes here. Like that. Okay. We'll put in a brow, because I like the idea of having a brow. And then do that. Maybe there we go. Make him quite round. Less scary, this one. There we go. So there you go. So if you ever need pumpkins, illustrations of pumpkins, that's something you can do. Just draw some random shapes, and then you've got 4 pumpkins in not so much time, not a lot of time at all. And then what I'll do is I'm going to pick the one I like the most, which happens to be the one I just did. I like him the most, so I'm just going to copy and paste him in. And then I'll make this a little bigger. There we go. Just going to decrease the opacity so we can see it. Open up an ink layer in Clip Studio. If you're using pen and paper, you could use a Lightbox, which does the same thing practically. A good alternative to Clip Studio is actually Krita, which is absolutely free, so you just download it. And the only thing it doesn't have is vector layers, so I need to turn the anti-aliasing off. There we go. So here we go. I'm just gonna come in, do that. There we go. we go. What are we doing there? Okay. Now what we can get rid of these gaps by erasing them. You if you're doing it by ink, you might want to just not color in ink the bits that you want. But in Clip Studio you can remove. I didn't like the look of that, so I'm not going to do it, but it's worth an experiment. So let's finish this. So we're just going to draw a little shape there. Bring it up. Okay. There we go. So we just draw the stalk. Okie dokie. Just gonna get rid of that one. Just gonna put a little nose there. And there we go. So we've got a nice inked pumpkin. We can colour him in. Will do. Let's just quickly colour him in. Sorry. Oh dear. My settings are all a little off at the moment. That's weird. Area scaling there. Oh dear. There we go. Okay, there we go. I was demonstrating something earlier on, so that's why. That was the way it was. There we go. And there is our pumpkin. Come a bit more. Maybe we had a bit of white in there. Like that. There we go. So there's our pumpkin. We could do that with all of them and then have a nice little collection of tiny little pumpkins. So thank you very much for popping by. Please remember to like and subscribe. It really helps. And I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Yes, I am doing the thing.